the game today, because it wasn't just about the game, but Gary Hooper.
Tremendous. Delighted for him. You know, he wanted to finish leading goal scorer, and he's done that emphatically, and just showed what a great player he is. But there's some fantastic performances out there today. The team as a whole, but Wanyama, Samaras, Mulgrew, Brown, Ledley, I could go through the whole lot of them. You know, it'd be unfair just to single one or two of them out, because great team performance.
Listen, I've just talked to Alan Thompson about you. I'd like you to talk about the guys who are closest to you and have helped you through all this.
Yeah, well, I mean, we had a difficult period in October, but we for a couple of months, but we stuck at it, and them guys have, we're a different blend. You know, Johan very analytical, Tom a bit more emotional, but they all know the game, and Gary does a great job for me as well.
Just the team going out, just any particular heroes you'd like to talk out? Or the players coming out now to go up on any of the lads you'd like to mention?
Oh, they're all heroes. You know, there's some of them haven't played today, like Forrest and Ji-Sun Young. But you know, the likes of Mulgrew, Wanyama, Samaras, Hooper, they're all heroes to me, and there's not one of them we haven't made a huge contribution. Joe Ledley, you know, just unfussy but so consistent. So it's a great day for them, and I want them to remember it for a long, long time.
Enjoy your day, Neil. Congratulations.
The players are coming out. They don't have the special T-shirts on. I just wondered if that's perhaps what they've gone back up for. But what they do have is all their kits. It's a lovely kind of family moment. There are a lot of very young, very bewildered-looking children out in that park. Some other family members as well. Yes, Chick.
I'm just saying, Victor, how are you? Fantastic. You enjoying this?
Yeah, I've enjoyed. It was a very good game, and we won the league, so I'm very happy.
Is this, there's something special. You've created a very special relationship with the Celtic support. They seem to have fallen in love with you.
I've been working hard, and we have been playing well, and our fans have been behind us through bad times and good times, and we had to work harder to give them something back, and we did by winning the trophy.
Fantastic atmosphere in here today.
Yeah, today it was a very good atmosphere over here, and we enjoyed. That's why we did well.
Okay, Victor, enjoy your day.
Yeah.
Victor Wanyama heading off to join the rest of his teammates, and Chick's going to have a wee slow wander around.
It's funny, Richard, see when you're a player and you see all your teammates walking around there and showing the trophy off to the fans. You hated somebody interviewing you because you weren't part of your team, so you were desperate just to get back up and walk with your team.
Yeah, you want to get back up in there, get in the photographs. Very, very, I mean, it's touching, you know, watching some of the players with their wee kids. Just like Joe Ledley, he's got a tiny wee girl just toddling along beside him.
I think that's maybe at my pace. Joe, you're going at my kind of pace here. I can maybe keep up with you. She looks gorgeous in a little dress. It's a great day for you.
Yeah, it's fantastic. You know, this is going to stay with us for the rest of our lives. And, you know, we played great football this season, and, you know, we deserve to win the league. And, you know, we're just happy to finally lift the trophy.
I'm just wondering what she'll be thinking about one day when you tell her about all this, and you remember all this as well, of course, when you're her own man.
Yeah, definitely. You know, it's going to stay with us for the rest of our lives, and you know, it's fantastic to get a little one on the pitch, and for my family to see me lift the trophy as well.
It's a very special football club, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fantastic. The fans have been fantastic all season, and you know, they've been behind us. You know, even when things wasn't going right at the beginning of the season, but they stuck by us, and you know, we knew we could perform much better, and we finally did.
There's a bit of a dance there, I'm sure you don't worry. What's the little one's name?
Layla.
She's gorgeous. Congratulations. Enjoy your day, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, that little dance that Chick was talking about, I think it was Rabiu Ibrahim, Mo Bangura and Victor Wanyama had put the trophy down, and they were doing some form of dance around it, certainly showing some, well, as Chick might say, busting some moves down there on the pitch. Incredible scenes, of course, here.
Check, there'll be a few of the boys.
Remember, elsewhere today, a 4-0 win for Rangers, 2-0 win for Dundee United at St Johnstone and Motherwell, respectively, will be getting a reaction from there. We'll also be hearing from Charles Green.
Sorry, Richard, just cut across you. George Samaras with me, George. It's been a great season. One of your best for Celtic, you think?
You know, for the moment that we won the championship today, you know, it's a great season for all of us. We work really hard. And here we are, you know, we improved our talent and our quality from last season, and I think we deserve to be the champions.
You really have turned your season around personally, haven't you? You were in and out of the team, but you become a key player at Celtic.
you know, I always feel good with myself, and I always feel that I can give more in this club. And I had a chat with my manager, and you know, he understands me, I understand him, and here I am. I have more to give in this club, and I'm 5 years here and just love every single day.
Do you think, we've been talking about the Champions League, do you think Celtic have a team that can do well in Europe next year?
I hope so. I hope that we stay in the same team. Not many players going to leave the team, the key players. I think even if they have a chance to go to the Premier League, I think it's better to stay here and try to play Champions League. That's something big in this club. We have the quality and we have the players. The only I want to say is that stick in the same players, because we're a talent team and we have a great future.
George, going to enjoy your day. The fans want to see you. Thank you very much.
Georgia, Sam Rass there. Neil Lennon was being interviewed by the club TV. They were beaming that on the screens. They then had a montage which they're still showing of Neil Lennon as a player, and some very young looking shots of him up there, I've got to say. They even found one of him scoring a goal against Dunfermline, which was a very, it couldn't have been the only goal, but he certainly didn't get many goals. A player, his attributes were elsewhere, of course. The team now lots of shots of him as a manager, some looking very happy and exciting, some looking very, very animated indeed as they celebrate the manager. Check.
Charlie, I'm going to work with Charlie McGreevy. Just got to round up the family first, Charlie. What a season! I see we keep interviewing you with yet another trophy. Player of the Year again tonight. Wow, what a season you've had.
It's been great. To win the title the way we have has been brilliant, and to better our points tally for last year is just an extra bonus. But today's results showed that we were true champions, and we're going to enjoy this moment.
Yeah, you could never have believed at the start of the year that with everything you've won, Player of the Year, Clydesdale Bank Player of the Year, Players Player of the Year, champions, and the captain's armband at one stage today as well.
Yeah, it's been great. I've been a captain a couple of times this year, so obviously that's a dream come true. Winning all the personal awards is great. It's like a dream come true, to be honest, but I mean, next year we'll be looking to do even better as a team and individually.
Charlie, I know you want to go get that party. I was going to start. I think it started already.
All right, cheers.
You talk about dream seasons. I can't believe anyone has seen just quite such an upturn in their fortunes as Charlie Mulgrew has in the past 12 months. Remarkable. Still, the lap of honour continues. Chickus wandering along.
He's Charlie Mulgrew's a young lad, all left foot as well, so I'm not surprised. Knocked the ball about round here. You wonder, Richard, what these lads will grow up and think. I don't know if those kids will run in the park any time, but they grow up and think, did that really happen to me? And when you recall it, fantastic occasion when you stand.
I'm sure that would have been frowned upon back in Murdo's day, taking kids onto the pitch.
I think mine came up in the latter stages, Richard, but early on the kids were never allowed on the pitch. They were up in the stand. I think my two girls were on the bus coming back when we won the League Cup with Hibs. Just fantastic. But that was one of the first times they were obviously in the cup final in Germany as well. But usually with the old firm, the family weren't involved as much. But to go on the pitch over the last 10, 12 years, it's just started. It's just fantastic for your family.
What is the word? Paddy McCourt's got up with him. Paddy, fantastic. You're loving this moment, eh?
It's a brilliant moment, you know. I know we won it a few weeks ago, but you know we never got the trophy in that. But to get the trophy there in front of the full house, brilliant.
What's the future hold for you, Paddy? Are we going to see you here next year?
I'm not sure. I'll sit down at the end of the summer like I do every summer, you know, and I'll speak to people I need to speak to. But to be honest, I'm just thinking about the day at the moment. I'm just going to enjoy it.
Would you like to stay?
I'd like to stay, obviously, but you know, there's obviously playing time and stuff. You know, I don't feel like playing enough, so. But as I say, I'm just going to enjoy the day and then I'll see what happens after that.
It's a special Celtic team, this, isn't it?
The boys have been fantastic all season, you know. The game where we actually won the league at Kilmarnock and then Rangers a couple of weeks ago and then the day again, you know, some of the football they play is magnificent.
And that day at Kilmarnock in October when Celtic were 3-0 down and Neil, I think, was on the threshold of moving out, it must have been an amazing turnaround that day, wasn't it?
Well, you know, I think the manager came out himself and said, look, he obviously doubted himself at half time, but the lads showed in the second half that they were all behind him and, you know, never looked back since. And the run that we went on after that was something special. And, you know, this is we're reaping the rewards today.
I always had the delight to watch, Paddy. Thanks a million.
Cheers. Thank you.
Paddy McCourt, yeah, I don't want to talk about his future on a day like this, but I'm sure lots of the Celtic fans will be wondering if that is it. It's the last time they'll see him in a Hoops shirt. A lot of the players now coming back and just returning their children to their wives and partners, and they seem to be setting up another team shot photograph across to the left-hand side, far side there. And that's the other thing, you always want to be in the photos. You don't want to be the one who's left out of the photos that will still be being printed in the papers and the magazines and online in the years and decades to come. They've put on a bit of a party here. They've now got a solo singer, a young lady across the far side there singing "When Will I See You Again," which was a big hit by the 3 Degrees back in the early to mid-70s. I can't imagine why they might have chosen that particular song this afternoon. Little dig, perhaps, at the neighbours across the other side of the city, or maybe just bidding farewell to the fans, Murdo.
It's Richard, what's happened here is my colleagues at Sky are interviewing Scott Brown. He's the only man missing in the picture. I think my good pal Peter Martin's about to have Celtic captain whipped from in front of his very cameras. Fraser Forster has gone over there. Scott Brown now been dragged away into the team picture. They're all in it, so we can't speak to it. Emilio is again. He's decided to go for a little toddle. His young lad away, and they've now got the picture. The kids are brilliant. There they go. There's the team picture. Everyone's in it now. That's the one that will appear in your papers.
Yeah, well,
tomorrow.
most of them are in it. Charlie Mulgrew's got his back to them all. He's talking to one of his kids, and the easy gear is just going off for a wee run again. So trying to organise, there must be about 35 people. Trying to organise them into a group and get them all together and get that photograph taken. Not the easiest, but most of them, at least, are in there.
Richard, that's one of the photographs you see in 15 years' time. People say, can you sign that? That's when you won the league. And you're not in that picture. That's the worst thing for any football player. So you want to be part of it. You want to be in the picture when it gets printed, and in years to come, the amount of people that will save up these photographs is unbelievable.
Talking of photographs from 50 years ago or thereabouts, someone just early in the day brought up a newspaper clipping for Murdo, which was a photograph of Davy Moyes and
Colin McAdam,
who were modelling for a new hair salon in Balloch.
That was my shot. That was my shot.
Let me try and get a word with Gary Hooper, because he's had quite a good day, hasn't he? Gary, just congratulations. Quite a good way to finish the season, was it not?
It was, yeah. Great performance. I was one away from getting a double hat trick. Paddy overcooked the pass. But I'll take the 5 goals and only need 1 for the golden boot. And in the end, it's going to be a good day.
That's a professional football player for you. In Mumford, you got 5, but I could have had 6.
Could have had 6, or could have had a few more, the whole team. But the performance is unbelievable from the start to the end. I don't think Hearts had. I think they had 1 shot. But we're going to have a good celebration now, and we'll go from there.
I know you always a wee personal bet with Anthony Stocks, but you blew him away today, did you not?
Yeah, he ain't catching me no more. Yeah, it's 29 for me, 22 in the league.
You actually finished
24 in the league, sorry.
You actually finished the top scorer in the country. Farida Agui at Falkirk was put ahead of you, but
yeah.
Your 5 goals and you take you right to the top scorer in Scotland.
Yeah.
That was Fraser Forster.
Yeah,
I didn't know whether one or not.
Scoring 5 goals is hard to do in any game, but today has been really good. The fans are unbelievable. We celebrated as champions, and it showed why we're champions today.
Absolutely deserved it. You're going to be in demand. Do you want to be staying here at Celtic?
I'm happy. It showed today. We won the league. Come from 15 points behind to win it. If you take the deduction out of it, by 10, 11 points. So the team's unbelievable. Now it's Champions League next year.
Well, it was about another 8 scarves. You can really think we've got 7 on already.
That's keeping me warm. It's cold out there.
Good man, Gary. Congratulations.
Yeah, Gary Hooper, why would you not want to stay at a club where you have done what he has done in the past couple of seasons? Remarkable. Absolutely remarkable. Just to recap, 5 goals for Hooper today. Only the 3rd player in SPL history to do it. Lots of people, of course, well, not lots, but a number did it back in the old Scottish Football League, in the Premier Division, in the various formats down the years. But as for the SPL, only Kenny Miller once and Chris Boyd twice, and both of his once each for Kilmarnock and Rangers, both against Dundee United. And now you can add Gary Hooper to that list. And as Chick was saying, not only SPL top scorer, Celtic's top scorer, but he's also top scorer in the whole of Scottish football because
let me cut across you, Richard.
he, okay.
Birham, Kyle, Birham, that was great for you to get back in the team today, last day.
Yeah, I think it's a great moment. I want to enjoy with the team. It's brilliant season. We win the league. And